Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cafu, brilliantly cut out.
I still feel that this man, Diego Forlan, is a little unappreciated, Peter, despite all of his achievements.
Why might that be?
I suppose the fact that success came slowly, his career has been a tale of patience and early setbacks, but that's what made him what he is now. In many ways, it's made him much stronger.
A hefty challenge, but fair enough. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The major moment in the game. Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. Golden opportunity wasted.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Sporting with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, what has happened here? And it's certainly... Chance, surely! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Sporting finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that's fabulous. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's a fine interception. Great chance! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. So, to pass or to shoot, that is his question. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
First quarter of an hour gone. Aimed beyond the defence. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tries to play it through. That is good alertness. Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Hullet. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
And Hullet! Goal! Sporting! And the comeback is complete. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Sporting take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pelé knocks it into space. Pelé with the cross. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Can he get on the end of this? And he's in on goal. Chance! And yes, it's there! And he is just ripping it up. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are...
And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Schneider. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He might be in here! Forlan. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Hullet. Robert. And the shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Pelé. Mateus. Davids. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now that looks a decent ball. And a chance! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. So now the difference is 3. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Roberto Baggio. And here's Bale.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Sporting finding their passes. He is through here. He's got away. And he seemed certain to get the 6th. This possibly the last play of the half. He rises! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Rice. Good ball, good take. Pinches it off him. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Look, the standout moment of the first half was obviously the own goal, but the current scoreline more than makes up for it.
Sporting lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break.
Substituição.
And the second half gets underway. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Sporting do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Done delicately. Neatly clipped into space. Good effort from distance.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Kvaratskhelia. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, well played, well played. And this is Forlan. Now it's Forlan. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's intervened well there. Mateus. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Oh, it rattles the bar! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Gol marcado para o Sporting. Aos 12 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 85.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Batistuta has given away a free kick.
No second thought, a straight red card.
Batistuta has been told to walk, and he needs to be wary of his reaction now. He wouldn't want to risk further sanction. Roberto Baggio. That has been slung wide. Now that's well seen too. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Neymar, looking to play him in. Conte, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Looking for options for movement. And it's Baggio. He's a sharp little ball here. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Bale. Conte. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, what a ball! He's had a shot! Goal! Sporting! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Cafu cuts it out. He won't be happy with that one. Now this could be a chance. It's a threat. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That's going to go a long way. Played out to the left flank. Just eases him off the ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Yamal picks it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Maldini has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Nice interception, well timed. Well, that pass isn't the best. Almost half an hour in now. And this is Hullet. Cafu receives it in a wide position. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. Sporting looking to pass their way through.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That pass has been well intercepted. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Oh, this is a great position. And the shot! Goal! Sporting! And again they hit the front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Sporting go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Yamal! And he hits the net. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is...
And he shoots! He's scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Sporting to lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
Changement.
That gets things going for the second half. Costa Curta. That has not gone well. Sporting come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Cafu. Out to the right. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's a good ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maldini deals with that comfortably.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little...
Oh, what has happened here? Goes for a shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Maldini has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 2.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. Kvaratskhelia. He's having a go! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
He's only too happy to take that back. Davids making good progress on the right-hand side. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Hullet. Rummenigge! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Mbappe. Rummenigge. Sporting still have the cards to affect this game. Played back into the centre. And it's Hullet. Kvaratskhelia, backward it goes.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mateus. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Kvaratskhelia. Now, can they get him away? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now, that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Looking for the run. And it's been played through. And he's away. Big chance! Chance! He scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, just the consolation is having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Has a look up and drives it forward. Cafu. Rummenigge. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Has a look and plays it forward. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And the shot! It's in! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, no joy this time.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Threads one in. He's picked his way through. Nicely weighted ball. Mateus, Rummenigge, Ribéry. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe! Into the arms of the goalkeeper. And that is as far as it goes. Sporting really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Bullet, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Hullet. Pass somewhat off target. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And this is Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. That has ended up in no man's land. Neither side especially adventurous early on. That's a sharp pass. Can he get on the end of this? He's played it back. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Bale. He's got away. Oh, he's got a chance! Bellingham. Still goalless. And it's Hullet. That's been slipped through. And he's in. There's the shot! Goal! Brazil! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pelé. It's Basho! And it's come back out to him. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Sporting with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Hullet. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Bellingham. Now it's Hullet. And the finish! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Out to the left it goes. And it's Baggio. And this is Hullet. Hullet! This time, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
Roberto Baggio clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. keeper has taken decisive action.
Sporting really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them...
Chance! And yes, it's there! Sporting are all square. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Costa Curta.
Khan punts it upfield. And the pass is intercepted. And he's worked it through. Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi, he has found a way through. Oh, right place, right time. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now, can they get him away? Oh, crack. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sporting have their third corner. Punched away. Oh, it's played into the... Bullet! No, not the best of headers.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Oh, strongly challenged there. The referee's awarded a free kick. Vieira. Played out wide. Costa Curta. Oh, that's neat. Messi. Pele looking understandably energised after his goal. And here's Hullet. It's a threatening ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Hullet. Could be danger here. And it's Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Has a look and plays it forward. Roberto Baggio. That's a nicely shaped ball. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Sporting are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 86. Bale. Número 94.
So once again, we're underway.
Número 49.
Sporting have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, super ball! And that could well leave a mark. Oh no, this does not look good. Kvaratskhelia. Gullit. Real chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he refuses to take the bait. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Now he's off and running. That's been cut out, well played. Pele being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Cafu. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Neymar, and this is Neymar. He's found a way through. Played up towards the front line, and here's Bellingham. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to belt it away. Now, he's got space here. That has not gone well. Khan. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Sporting still have the cards to affect this game. Sporting looking to pass their way through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Gullit. Van der Ven clears.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 10. Número 95. Número 6. Vão dar os seus lugares a...
He's shifting through the gears here.
Ribéry.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Sidorf. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Could move up a gear here. Sporting needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely weighted ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Platini receives it in a good position here. They're urging him to shoot. Fires it in low.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Sporting do have a chance to counter here. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Platini. And here's Ribéry. And this is Adriano. That's that, the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Sporting can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Mbappe just eases him off the ball. Cafu. Oh, shooting chance! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one. There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah.
Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Thuram demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Corinthians are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Thuram. Sporting leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Good ball, good take. And the shot, surely! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cross from Cafu. And this is Pele. De Jong.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Puskás. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. Chance for a shot! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Bale tries making a foray down the right. Now, can they get him away? Corinthians do have a chance to counter here. Makaleli. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Hullet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Corinthians trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Pele. That is a great pick out.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now he's got space here. That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. It's Bale! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Roberto Baggio.
Kvaratskhelia. And this is Puskás! Now it's Roberto Baggio. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Oh no, this does not look good. Short changes him with that pass. Bale. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's a fine interception. De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's De Jong. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Can he finish? Goal! Corinthians! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
Corinthians take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
That has been cut short.
Foram
Looking to play him
indicados 2
in.
minutos de acréscimo.
Roberto Baggio.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's De Jong. Oh, a delicate chip through. Keeper's got good distance on that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Substituição em andamento.
Here we go again.
Sporting really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Kvaratskhelia. Pass somewhat off target. Makaleli. Oh, easy pickings there. Roberto Baggio. Puskás is having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Roberto Baggio. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, good spread. Sporting different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
It's a mighty effort!
Roberto Baggio.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now that looks a decent ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, well played, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Puskás. Great defending, strong and determined.
Roberto Baggio.
It's run loose here. Khan sends that a long way. Sporting are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. De Jong.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
Caught offside that time.
Substituição.
Time for a change in personnel. Now it's Puskás. Puskás unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Thuram. Van Dijk. So what can they make of this? Corinthians have it back and can go again. Oh, he's found support out wide. Here comes the corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played into space. Chips it through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, it's Bebeto. Shot could be on. Oh, robust challenge.
Sporting really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now Mbappe. He's come in hard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a good foot in there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, this is a great position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So all square, and not for the first time.
Sporting really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that is expertly dealt with.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Takes aim and crosses. Isco. Azar. Makaleli.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ribéry. Azar. So that's it. It is all over.
Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
you.